Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an AMX 30 premier prototype, or AMX 30 first prototype. It's located on the north spawn of Fisherman's Bay, and this one is under the command of Jamie2006. Game on! When you have seen this tank before, because Jamie sent in a replay in the AMX a while back. Whoa, spun that Manticore around completely, did a 360. And yes, so he sent in another replay. Last time it's on Oyster Bay, this time Fisherman's Bay. We've got two replays for you. Anyways, 105mm gun, capable of 390 alpha, penetrating 248mm with standard ammo, and with the premium rounds, 300mm. Let's come up to the centre, because there's nearly always somebody. Oh, he's found a T54. Pumps around into his rear for 357, which of course is a low roll. But now he's identified himself, and yes, ow. That's not what he wanted. He took a round there from two enemy tanks, one of which actually perforated him for 516, and yeah, the T54 lightweight was waiting for him. Before he could get a shot off, that guy pumped one round into him for 264, but he pumps one back and gets a high roll for 397. And it looks like the enemy Arty's paying attention to him as well. Yes, I reckon the moment that he fired and hit that T54 lightweight, there was enemy tanks down here looking to put a round into him. Now he fired down the return fire for the BZ-58-2, who's somewhere just behind those rocks. Couldn't see him, but he's just guessing he's still there. Okay, enemy popped up. CC1 Mark II. Oh, I'll have that, yes. One into the side. It's a low roll, but only 388. Get another shot off. He does, and it's a high roll for 410, but he does need to cover himself, because if you don't pop back in, somebody will take another swipe at you. He's just spotted a T30 in the town centre. Not sure if you can get a shot on that guy. No, not with the houses the way they are. Okay. Ooh, Kunstpass. Takes one in the engine bay for 379, which is the low roll. He did get spotted, so he does need to remain in cover just a second or so. That's it, okay. Pumps one into the Wizzy 111 Model 14. And can he get another shot? No, he's behind the house now. But if he backs up a bit, we might be able to punch him. Okay, looks like he's gone into that street, so there is a gap there. Yep, he'll have that. A high roll for 405. Again, he did get spotted. We have to assume that T54 lightweight is still in position, but the BZ-58 has actually been spotted down at the south end. And, oh, was he fired back because he didn't like getting punctured. And he gets a shot into the Centurion 7-1 as well. Another high roll for 409, but stay in cover. Ooh, he tried to tempt fate there. He did get around into the Centurion, but he popped out before he was unspotted. And Centurion's gone, so that's good news. Looks like the Kunstpanzer hasn't gone down into the street. He's just behind one of the houses, so he might try to get revenge. Yes, there he is. And he wasn't looking for revenge on us. He was actually trying to counter the BZ-75. But he now knows we're here as well still, so... And he's gone! Oh, yes, he's gone. The BZ-75 finished his game. And we're now 4 up on the enemy. Looks like our Manticore's moving up the west flank, which means we might get a spot on that T54 lightweight to see if he's still around. Also moving down the flanks on the town. Yeah, the T54 is still there. And he offers us a side, and that's a kill. Okay. We're not spotted at the moment, so we should be okay to take out the CC1 Mark II. if he comes into sight, or at least we won't take him out, but we'll get a shot on him. The Wizzy 120. Oh, there's the BZ. We'll have a shot at him. After all, he took a big swipe at us. No, he's gone behind the rock because he knows that we're watching. Oh, yes, he did get a hit. And it's a high roll for 405. He could now get a kill shot. And he does. Okay, BC58. Yeah, I think that was just more to, are you still there? Just in case he was looking. We've now got a Striv just behind us, the Striv 1030. It's a tier 10 game with tier 9 tanks in it. He's a tier 9 tank destroyer. If we back into him, unfortunately, he will lose whatever shot he's going for. Oh, we'll have that. Yes, nice one. 410, a high roll again. Need him to just to back up a little to get a, oh yes, he got the bustle. If only that set the ammo rack off, that would have been lovely, but as it is, he can get the kill shot, and he does. Oh, the enemy team are now falling. There's only 4 of them left, 3 tank destroyers and the Arty, and the Arty in this game is a T92 HMC. Now they're probably all over the west side of the map, which means it's going to be problematical trying to approach from this direction. We've got the bushes in our favour at the moment, but the moment we come out of those bushes, ideally what we need to do is get the 268 version 4 to make a dash, because he's got the armour. The Waffenträger hasn't. Instead, it looks like Jamie's being very bold. He's popped out, having a look. Did he get spotted? No, he didn't. So, okay, he can advance. There's the T92. Can take that kill. Oh, just a fraction of a second too late. And he's still in reload, but he's going to pop over here. Trying to use the bushes to his advantage. It looks like most of the enemy tanks must be in the row of trees to the rear. So they're in that corner. There's the Death Star. A low plate. Yep. 399, a high roll. One more shot, and he's... Oh, he goes out the game to the object. But there's only 2 of them left now. A Strip 103B and a Tortoise. He uses the ground to his advantage. Pumps around into the Strip 103B. The Tortoise is to our left. I think he's busy. He's very busy, but we'll pump around into his rear. Yep. And the Striv has... No, unfortunately, the Tortoise just took out our Jaeger. So we're just going to keep bunging rounds into him. The Striv's gone, and that's it. Game's over. Here's the end of battle results for the first battle, and that was an ace tanker game for Jamie2006 in the AMX 30. He managed to get a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a fire effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, and a bruiser for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 6 on this one. He also did the most damage in the game. He got the high caliber. And on top of that, he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And a massive win 8. Look at that. 13,028 Super Unicum and a lot more. And if he keeps performing at that level, well, it won't be long before he has 3 marks. He's got 2 at the moment, but it won't be long before he has 3. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he was well top of the table. 7,516 hit points of damage. Easily the highest. The next was the Jaeger with 4,711. And in third place, we've got the BZ75, who had 3,716. When it came to kills, it was the BZ75 who did the best with 4 kills. 3 kills went to Jamie, 2 kills went to the Jaeger and the GWE100. And when it came to base XP, he got that one. So he's 2 out of 3 on this one. 1,626. He's the only player to get over 1,000 base in the game. And boy, did he score a big one. 1626, 983 went to the BZ75, and the Jaeger got 847. He fired 26 rounds, very active rounds as well. 21 direct hits, 21 penetrations, 7,516 hit points of damage, of which 4,077 were at more than 300 meters. You can see, doing a lot of long-range shooting. Now, as I did say in previous videos, this tank, medium tank, doesn't have much in the way of armor. The front turret is only 150 millimeters, and the front of the hull is only 80. It's built for speed, really, more than for armor. And in fact, at the time they designed this, they didn't think that armor was going to be relevant anymore, that it was obsolete, and therefore, because the guns had so much penetration, they thought that, well, we might as well just put as little armor as possible on the thing and just hope that the guys are able to get the first shot off and kill the enemy before they get spotted in return. He did take 3 hits from the enemy, 2 penetrations, 1 non-penetration. He was very lucky with one of the rounds that came from one of the enemy tanks. Actually, it was the BZ58, I think, that actually did get a pen on him, and one of the other ones didn't at that moment. It was just the wrong angle. 360 hit points of damage blocked by armor. That was hit by that hit the tracks. 4 enemy vehicles were spotted, 9 enemy vehicles were damaged, 3 were killed, and 3,646 hit points of spotting assist. Now, he earned a profit on this game of 28,808 credits on a premium account. If he'd actually been playing on a free-to-play account, he would have made a loss. He also got 7,317 XP because he completed a mission during that one. So a nice reward overall. It is a profit. He did use some premium rounds. You can see that there, but he didn't use a whole lot. This thing's got decent penetration without using the premium rounds. As I said, it's 248 millimeters. So yes, it'll go through most things with standard ammunition. Anyway, he did send us in another replay. So let's have a watch of that one. In the second replay, Jamie2006 on the north spawn of Siegfried line.
Time to roll out.
Now, this tank was the French first contribution towards the European tank competition. As you know, the others were the Leopard prototype, and the Italians had the Standard B. Of course, none of them were actually chosen. They moved forward with the Leopard. Eventually, the Germans sold huge numbers of Leopards to everyone, but of course the French decided to build their own tank because they're the French, and they do that. And the Italians, well, they didn't. Oh no, he's doing the wise thing here. He's keeping them interested to allow the 430 to go up the sides. If he tried to pop up, I'm pretty sure he would have got 3 shells coming back at him. But now they've split up, he's much safer. Tries a blind shot, see if he can hit that T30. And, oh, there is a T30 there. Thank you very much. I'll have a pass for him. In fact, he goes for the engine deck as the guy was going into cover and gets 326, which is a low roll. But it was nice thinking, actually, and he's got good timing with the shots to try and get the enemy tank when they're vulnerable. Okay, I think that guy's still there, yeah. It looked to me like he just actually hit the concrete bunker just as it goes down at that point. But, yeah, that TNH is being a nuisance. Pumps one into the T54 to teach him a lesson. He's got a high roll, 431. T30 still behind the bunker. Yeah, the TNH is just showing his brows at the moment, really, but if we can get a shot in, he will. Oh, trying to go for the T30 again. .113's actually tried to side scrape, and it didn't work out for him. He did get tracked. Jamie's trying to put ones in through the hull. The T30 is popping out. He might be able to get a shot. I think that T30 is there. He's actually unspotted, but I think he is still there. Yes! Lovely one. Into the body. Through the side. T30 keeps moving about. I thought for a second he was out, but let's see, he's going to do it again. Here we go. TNH does it, but we didn't get it in because he reassigned the aim too quick and didn't work. Oh, for a brief moment there, you can see the cupola on the TNH. But the enemy is starting to push through, or trying to push through on the town. Trying to get the T-54, didn't happen. He's now up to 1.5k of damage. It's a Leopard prototype out in the field. He decided to switch to the APCR. Oh, just got hit by a lion who could see him from a distance. Not good. So he's reverse side scraping at the moment. No, it's not a safe position here, I'm afraid. So he's decided to abandon that one. The Leopard prototype, I'm not sure he can see us. It's too far away. I think he's going to switch flanks and try and come around the enemy the other side. Okay, might be able to come up on that super conch when he's not expecting it. Oh, yeah, unfortunately, super conch did see him. Saw he was coming round. Luckily, that shell hit the tracks, I think, or it didn't. No, it actually hit the mantlet. I think that's where it hit. Or maybe that was the lion. That's where the lion went in. Oh, we'll take that. Yes, one through the side of the turret on the super conch. It is a low roll, 328, but we can get another one. And he does. He gets the kill shot. Got a high roll, 433. Now, this is where it really pays off if you can outflank the enemy. Come up where they're not expecting you to come out, and you can start dealing severe damage to them. Okay, the thing is, does he dare going through that gap? That T-30 could spot him. Nobody saw him through that gap there. Okay, he's having a quick look round. The 430's just down that road. Thank you very much. And that's another kill, and 11 Slayers medal as well. So he killed 2 tier 10s there. Super Conch tier 10. And then, of course, the 430U tier 10. Now, will those guys be expecting us to come up behind them? E100 pulling back. Can't get a shot there, but we can do this. Tracks him, gets some damage, pull back, let the 705 take the kill. No, he doesn't take the kill. We tracked him again. So we're going to get the assist. If the 705 does his job, we'll get the assist. And we did. Now, coming up behind the enemy, it looks like most of the enemy have died, and now he's gonna, yeah, that Udas didn't expect us to come in from this direction, and I think he's now in a bit of a predicament, because we can track him, and he can't do anything about it unless he fixes those tracks, and I don't think he can. I think he's a goner. And the Arty, oh, it wasn't the Arty, it was a Patton that finished him off, but now we've got the Charpew Tier 4. Again, I think he can't see us. I think that tree is so well placed that he's actually, yeah, we're in the bush mechanic on him. Nice pen. High roll, 432. We've lost sight of him now, but one more. Nope, didn't get a kill. No, I think he's moved. There he is. We're still in cover, though. One more shot to kill. Oh! The kill goes to the E50M. But now it's a race to get to the last 3 remaining enemies. That's one of them, the Leopard prototype, trying to make a run. Gets a high roll for 397. He's a one-shot. Can we get the kill? No, we can't, because the kill goes to the E50M again. That guy is doing well. He's on 2 kills. Well, so is Jamie2006. But there's 2 Heshbans left on the enemy team, and it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. Neither of them have been seen. They might be AFKs. It's possible. Either that or they're very bad players and they just don't know. Well, they're not in the cap area. No, they're just not taking part in the battle. And that's one hit, 400 hit points. But we've got spotting as well. No, we can't get the kill with that shot, but there's the kill, and it goes to the Leopard 1 on our team. Heshban Can we get a kill on this one? Oh! How did he bluff that one? Oh well, at least he got the spot in. And the game is over. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for Jamie2006 in the AMX 30 Premier Prototype. But it wasn't just any old game, it was his third mark of excellence in that one. Yes, he got enough damage overall, and his average was so high that he managed to tip it over into the 95% plus mark, and now he has 3 marks on the end of his barrel. He's got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, fire effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, bruiser for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 6 in this one. He got a level Slayer's medal because he took out 2 tier 10 opponents. He took out a Super Conqueror, and then he took out an Object 430U, both tier 10, in his own tier 9 tank. He also got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game overall, and a Confederate as well for doing hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And his win rate on that one was 9,885. Yet Super Unicum and a lot more. Let's have a look at team score. Well, the highest damage was 6,542 hit points in that one, but he did have competition from that E100. 5,231 hit points by that guy. But of course, he bettered him by actually tracking him, keeping him immobilized to let the 705 take him out of the game. 4,414 hit points went to the Leopard 1 on his team, and of course, he was following him around, and he did rather well out of this game as well, and he was in 3rd place. When it came to kills, though, it was the Leopard 1 who did the best with 4 kills. 2 kills went to Jamie, to the M48 pattern, and to the 705 and that E50M, and only 1 player on the enemy team. He wasn't an AFK. The FV4005's, the Heshbon, was active. He did get 2 kills in that game, but he was playing it from the black, and unfortunately it didn't work out for him, except of course that he was the last one left alive. When it came to base XP, he's way out on top, so he gets the top in 2 columns. 1,544 went to Jamie2006, 1,088 went to the Leopard 1, 1,076 went to the 113, who also picked up a steel wall, and that's pretty amazing for a 113, by the way, because they don't have a lot of armor, very, very thin armor. So 3 players were over 1,000, but Jamie was by far the better of the 3, and he really performed well in this little tier 9 tank in a tier 10 game. So very, very well done to Jamie. 2 out of 3, that's not bad. 26 shots fired, 21 direct hits, 17 penetrations, damage of 6,542 hit points, of which 2,334 were at more than 300 meters. He did receive 2 hits. 1 was penetration, 1 was a non-penetration. If I remember correctly, the penetrating shot was from the Lion, who actually outflanked him, and I think that did actually go through the gun. And the other one was the non-penetration shot, which I'm not sure where it actually went, but certainly one of them was blocked. He blocked 400 hit points in total on that shot. 6 enemy vehicles were spotted, 10 enemy vehicles damaged, 2 killed, 2,053 hit points of spotting assist. Now, he did earn a profit in this game, 11,287 credits, and even though he played premium rounds, he didn't use it all the time. He did try to select the right round for the right circumstance. 2,316 experience points as well on top of that, but best thing of all, 3rd mark of excellence. Congratulations on 3rd marking your tank. I didn't think it would be long. The last time I saw you play on Oyster Bay and in this the previous game, I thought, wow, he really is performing very, very well indeed. And when you see a player like that, you know that they're going to 3rd mark it, because not many enemy are going to be able to stand up to somebody who's being so versatile, flexible, and flowing with the flow. I mean, disengaging from that area and then going all the way around the map to attack the enemy from a flank was a really smart move. And instead of going down the road straight on the east side of the map, which would have put you right in front of a Heshbon, you actually did carefully go around and try and approach through the city. You did look for that Heshbon. The Heshbon didn't see you, and you didn't see the Heshbon. But it was a very smart move to make, to outflank the enemy, come around, and it gave you some nice shots on the enemy, including that Object 430 kill. So congratulations to Jamie2006. Great game. In fact, both of them were great games. If you enjoyed those replays, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.